We will now hear from Steven V. Ulrich from the Department of Physics and Astronomy. His presentation is entitled, Transforming Our Energy Future Through the Understanding of Polarized Light.
Feeling relieved, I guess, because, this has been a journey, I guess, for everyone, and, after this we can kind of go home and take a sigh of relief and not worrying about looking like an idiot in front of a bunch of people.
Global temperatures are rising. That's what top scientists throughout the country, throughout the world, and at NASA tell us, and have been telling us over the past several years. If the global temperatures continue to rise at the rate at which they have been, we're going to be all invited to the largest pool party we've ever seen. That's something I don't want tickets to. And that got me thinking, how can we change our energy future? And then a light went off in my head. It's the lights, the LEDs, the solar cells, the semiconducting materials that can help transform our energy future. But you're saying, Steve, we already use LEDs. We already have solar cells. I can go to the store and buy one right now. And yes, we do understand them fairly well to this point. But on a sub-microscopic level, how do these devices interact with light? Well, light, physicists like to think of, travels as an ellipse or a circle. And depending on how tight this circle is, or how much it leans one way or another, we get what's called a polarization. This polarization can and does interact with these devices on that submicroscopic level. But this is all theory. We've never actually been able to measure this in practice until now. I've helped develop in my research a technique where we can measure this polarization dependence and how it interacts with matter. And right now, I want to go through some of our preliminary results. If you look at the curve at the bottom of our screen here, we see a black line. This line depicts normal data that we can get of a light-emitting diode. And we see that it has a peak at one specific point. That's the color of it. And this is data that we can get right now. But what about the directional dependence I spoke of? Well, applying the technique that I've developed, we get a much broader curve, this red line. That means that we're actually getting directional dependence over a larger range of wavelengths. This is information that was hiding before us in plain view, but we could never access it before. If we implement this measurement technique and apply it to devices that we can develop every day, we might be able to make more efficient, better, more accessible devices for the world at large, and dare I say, change the world. Thank you.
I think it went all right. I think it went a little faster than I should have, but it's done, it's over with, time to take a breath and have some fun.